Hey everybody! Welcome to Rachel's Room, where every Thursday I answer your questions. I'm currently in my car holding my camera because I tried to film in my apartment and there's construction happening at the neighbors next door and it was happening all day long and I tried to film through it, but this happened. I will kill you, Hammer. I will. So the camera might shake a little and you might see a car pass by, but hey, at least you get a video. So I'm gonna answer your questions now. Do you type with your fingers or your thumbs? I utilize every finger on both my hands. If I have to type, I use all of them. The thumb is mainly used for the space bar, but I use all of these fingers. Sometimes the pinky stays up for a while, and then it'll just tap down every once in a while, just make a surprise appearance on the keyboard. There's a cat. Meow. Can I have a hug? Yes, of course you can have a hug. I love hugs, and if you're a good hugger, I'm obsessed with hugging you. I haven't even met you yet, and I want to hug you if you're good at hugging, because a good hug to me is priceless. And at shows, if you see me at a show, please don't hesitate to hug me. I love hugs. If you see me on the street, please say hi first and then hug me. Don't just randomly hug me, because then I'm gonna be like, ah, stranger danger, and punch you in the face. Check DM. So on Instagram, apparently you can DM, but I don't know how. So if you ask me to check my DMs, I'm never going to do it because I don't know how to do it. It is hot in this vehicle. I do it for you guys because you're worth it. Could you do an apartment tour, please? I can do a car tour.
Here's my passenger seat, and here's my back seat with my Chipotle that I didn't put in my house and I should have, because now it's gonna be gross. Here's the front, and that's that. It's a Mazda. There's some speed. There's my drink. I really need to take things in.
Do you think someone's personality will stop changing after 20 years old? No, I think that your personality and your beliefs and your morals and who you are can change throughout your entire life. Life, you never stop learning. You never stop experiencing things, and each thing that you learn and experience changes who you are, whether you realize it or not. I just started touring and traveling the world, and seeing the world has definitely changed part of me and how I look at things. I think that you seriously never stop changing and growing and learning, and sometimes it's for the better and sometimes it's for the worse. But if you're asking like, oh, my boyfriend's cheating on me, do you think he can change? Girl, get out of that relationship. Would you go out with a guy if he sang a song outside your window? I don't find musicians hot. I do not. If a guy sang me a song, I'd probably giggle through it. If he was really bad and tried to sing me a song, I think I would fall in love with how dorky and cute that is. But if it was like this professional guy who's like, look, I'm really hot with my guitar, I'd be like, cool, bye. You just interrupted whatever I was just doing. Go away. If you had no siblings, do you think you'd be spoiled? Spoiled is, I'm guessing, what you meant to say. No. I think my parents would have been way more strict on me, and I would not have had as much freedom. I think I would have gotten more stuff. Obviously, my parents would have had more money if I was an only child. I probably would have lashed out more because they would have been more strict. No one knows what they're doing when you're raising a kid. Even if they say they know what they're doing, they don't know what they're doing. Everyone's scared. Parents are scared every single day that they're messing up, they're making the right, they don't know. There's not a definite way to raise a child because every child is different. By the time my parents got to me, I'm the last of 4, they were like, okay, we know what kind of works, we know what doesn't. So they were easier on me, but I was an only child. I'm an experiment. They don't know. My oldest brother Christopher was the experiment. They got it, they figured it out, and by the time they got to me, it was easier. I'm already spoiled. My parents spoil me rotten. I have to be a good kid in order to get spoiled, but they spoil me. Do you feel exhausted that you have to hold your camera in front of your face when vlogging for a long time? This camera weighs like 7 ounces or something. This doesn't hurt. Holding my Canon, I'm using a Canon right now to film. Holding this one is kind of hurting my arm, but this is, I mean, I've been holding it for a while now. Pizza or burger? Pizza. I have recently decided I've kind of lost my appetite for red meat or chicken, so I'm kind of a pescatarian. I'm not really, because sometimes I'll still enjoy a burger like In-N-Out, but if I needed to be a pescatarian, I could totally be a pescatarian. And for those who don't know, that means I'd eat fish as my only meat. I'm not huge on burgers anymore. I used to be, but now I'm just like, there's better food out there. Hi, Car. Hey, Car, that's passing me. Hi. That's all the questions we have for today. That's all the sweat that can come out of my body, so I'm about to pass out. If you're wondering why I didn't turn the AC on, because then it would be loud in here. And I was trying to avoid the noises in the other apartment, as if this was an apartment. Anyway, my next Rachel's Room will be in my apartment, which is finished and done, and I'm really excited in putting it together. Subscribe to see videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Please leave a comment below and I may answer it on next week's Rachel's Room. And remember, guys, stay awesome, possums. Keep any of that in. Oh, ready, go. Oh, I hate that.